Welcome back to a brand new video. Let's go. I told you so. That's exactly what 7 times world champion and current Mercedes driver Hamilton thinks about Mercedes potentially adopting the Red Bull style side pods. And you know what? I think he's spot on.
I can't wait to get into today's video. However, I do have to say I am slightly shocked at some of the comments that we're going to go through in today's video. Mercedes have confirmed they are moving towards a new design philosophy after a poor start to the 2023 Formula 1 season. There has been speculation that they will move towards the design of the RB19. Now, what do you think of the 2023 season so far? Where do you think they've gone wrong? Do you think any of the issues could have been prevented? Lewis Hamilton says putting Red Bull style side pods on Mercedes 2023 Formula 1 car would not improve the W14 and could actually, in fact, make it slower. What do we think of this? Is he right?
We saw their 8-year streak of constructors titles ended by Red Bull last season, and a very, very poor start to the new campaign. This has meant Mercedes have been pushed into confirming whether they will be moving away from the design concept they stuck to over the winter. The most eye-catching feature of the Mercedes concept was their zero side pod design. But what did they actually benefit from this? There has been speculation they will now conform to something similar to the Red Bull's more traditional style of design, which the likes of Aston Martin have already done with true success. The success has resulted in 2 podiums for Fernando Alonso at the Saudi and the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Now, we also saw Hamilton finishing behind teammate George Russell at Sunday's Saudi Arabian Grand Prix as Sergio Perez led home Max Verstappen for Red Bull's second 1-2 in as many races this season. However, Hamilton said he's not expecting any game-changing updates from Mercedes. Hamilton said, "I think we have what we have and we're going to continue to try to work on it and extract more from it, and we'll see how quick that can happen or whether that's possible with the concept we have. And in the short term, we will start to find out whether or not we've got to make loads of big drastic changes." I mean, there are drastic changes which we will do.
Hamilton continues to say people are talking about getting new side pods on the car, but it's not as simple as that. You go and put the Red Bull side pods on our car and it won't change a thing. It literally won't change a thing. It might even go slower. Now, he continues to say it's about aero characteristics. It's how the car is balanced through the corners. There's so many different elements that people, of course, would not know because they're not aerodynamicists. And you can't see it. There's a lot more to it. I was right about the car design's issues. Boom. There we go. Actually coming out and saying that.
Now, after being left frustrated by his car's performance at the season opener in the Bahrain earlier in March, Hamilton created more headlines when he publicly criticised his team for not listening to him regarding the development of their car. Now, to be fair to Hamilton, he did reflect on this in Saudi Arabia and said that he may have chosen the wrong words. Now, I do have respect for him that one, but has he actually taken it a step too far? Can I just add that Hamilton has said he's wanting to stick with Mercedes and maintains his opinion on the car, reiterating he was correct. Yeah, mate, we know that you want to prove you're right.
He goes on to say, "I'm one of those people that always likes to be right. But I'm not always right. But in this scenario, I was."
Yeah.
Well, no, who doesn't want to be right? I think there's a bit of an obvious thing to say. Okay, he then goes on further to say it's the team's collaboration. And then at the end of the day, I'm the driver, not the designer. But I am the gateway to the car's performance. So we're just working on continuously trusting each other in the way that we can try to give back. We've had our disagreements, and that's inevitable in any relationship.
Well, fair play, Lewis, I say, but what does the Mercedes boss Toto think of the potential of copying Red Bull's Formula 1 concept? Well, he has no shame if it ends up delivering a faster car, and I don't blame him for that. The whole point of Formula 1 is to win, and to do that, you need the faster car. But what do you think of this? Is he right? We need to get to know exactly what Toto has said here, and I think it's very, very interesting, but unexpected. Remember, if you are liking these Formula 1 updates, then please do subscribe and hit the bell. This channel is here to keep you up to date with all the latest Formula 1 news.
Now, I just want to add something to this. Mercedes were the first to comment on Racing Point's car when they supposedly copied theirs from previous seasons a couple of years ago. Now, this will be really interesting. Mercedes is currently evaluating a change of direction for its W14 car, after realising that the zero pod idea is not going to deliver the performance levels they hope for. Now, we all know that in the past, Mercedes have created amazing F1 cars, and they have been the pioneers in creating new designs, new concepts, and that's why they have been the best for so long. But at the minute, it seems like they don't have many other options. It seems like they need to do this now to improve. So Toto has said it's a critical time of the season, and we need to go down the route of what gives the best results. Now, I think this is really, really interesting. Toto has said if that any of these changes mean committing to the Red Bull design, then that's exactly what the team will do. And he has no qualms on putting the rival sticker, a little bull, on his car to give him credit. I mean, imagine that. A rival.
No, I can't imagine that.
Toto goes on to say, I think at this stage, we have no stubbornness on what the car should look like. It just needs to be the quickest race car possible. This is a ballsy move, and I'm here for this. Right, okay, now this is the bit that really gets me. And if the car looks like Red Bull or SpaceX, I do not care. It just needs to be quick. Now, on this note, I 100% agree. We've got to go down this thing of Mercedes, Hamilton want to get another victory, want to get another constructors title, want to get another drivers championship title, and I'm all for it. I want them to do whatever they can do. And if it means Red Bull on a little sticker, well, let's do it.
Boom, there we have it. Well, I think it's really interesting, actually. I'm impressed by the honesty of both Hamilton and Toto. They are both admitting the situation they're in, which is fair enough. However, it's really clear that they need to make a change fast, and they need to get back to winning, because that is what they're known to do. Well, thanks for tuning in to today's update. Please subscribe, hit the bell, so you never miss breaking news all about Formula 1.